You got your speaker on?
Okay, it's on now.
Right. This is what happens when you ride your shit. When you ride your, this is Speedboy Pete. You already know, aka Speedboy Pete. You already know what it is. This is what happens when you ride your fucking bike. When you killing your engine every day. This particular Morelli engine is a great engine, but me and my dumb ass, I fucking fucked the gear up. And the reason why this gear is fucked up, I'm going to show you the simplest solution. Silly science. Can you hand me that? Look on the right there. See that white? Not that. That bucket right there with the grease. Now, if I had I was talking to Silly Science about my issue, and he told me personally, Pete, you crazy motherfucker. All you have, if this happened to anybody else, I'm going to tell you what one of the best and greatest and creative motorized bike mechanics that I know. The best bike mechanic that I know is basically Silly Science, Zeta Mafia. It's a guy in Pittsburgh. I don't know his exact name.
The Sumo Performance in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Sumo Performance. Yeah, them guys. Them the only professional guys I know that really know.
Bill and Fix It, he pretty good too.
Yeah, Bill and Fix It, he's good too.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you props too, buddy. Yeah, you're a real good.
Kevin Shop.
Yeah,
I ever heard about Kev.
Yep, it's a lot of you guys. Well, the guys that we're mentioning, these guys are full-fledged mechanics. But I want you guys to know, not only I'm giving you props, I'm gonna give my man props. Silly Science. Silly Science, he takes engines and just do unbelievable stuff with them.
Cheap engines too.
Yeah.
Cheap ones.
You can take cheap engines just like my Mexican brothers and just make them shits perform 50, 60, 70. And he's not really using a whole bunch of, added racing parts like I'm doing. He's doing this off the muscle, just straight up porting and balancing the crank, and he does a lot. So, he's really on top of his game. But I don't want to get off the issue about talking about them guys. I just want to get to the issue in hand. If this happens to any of you guys in the future, this right here is caused because, and Silly told me, this is caused because I didn't oil this motherfucker or grease it like I should have. And being a daily rider, what happened was that the engine get hot. And then after a while, you go ride, and then the teeth start to get brittle, and then next thing you know, it get hot again. Now you're losing teeth. Because if you notice, if you look, this would be the front. This would be the front right here. All right, if you notice, that's not even damaged. That because I had this sticking out.
Yeah, that part was sticking out a little bit.
This was sticking out a little bit. But the points that was catching is this. You saw that all ran down? And look at that. Oh my God. That's a whole chunk. That's like that. These two right here.
Morelli too.
Yeah, this one on Morelli look like it's been raped. You know what I mean? And what happened was I was flying, probably doing about 50, 55, flying and shit. And then I'm riding. I saw some guys on some e-bikes and shit, and they had a look on their face like, what the fuck is that? So, of course, you know what I mean? I fucking shitted on them and shit, rolled close to them and just hit the motherfucker like one of them moves. And then once I got 4 or 5 blocks away from them, then I went to go hit it. The engine was running, but I wasn't getting no pull. So I looked down, and I'm hearing this rattling sound. I'm like, what the hell was that? Like my chain was off. I thought my chain was off. I look on both sides, I don't see my chain off. I'm not getting no pull. Luckily, I was maybe like a block and a half from my home. So I got off the bike, I looked at it because I got an open plate here that's open, but it's actually the cutout is here. The cutout, can you see it? The cutout is here, but right here with the plate is kind of closed, so I couldn't really see what was going on until I took the plate off. Once I took the plate off, then I realized that this was the issue. And I showed it to Silly Science and told him about it. And he told me straight off the bat, Pete, you crazy motherfucker.
You grease that and grease to the inside.
You gotta grease this shit. You gotta grease it inside out. You know what I mean? Because this
and
right
grease the plate too inside the plate. There's a little grease inside of the plate.
Right, inside the plate.
I don't know if you got a plate to show them though.
Yeah,
a plate by itself.
Yeah, I ain't got no plate by itself, but
you
know what I mean.
Yeah,
they know what you mean. You know, I didn't do that, so that was the cause of this issue. What happened was the teeth got so fucking hot from daily riding. You know, I'm not no weekend rider. I'm a daily rider.
All year round, matter of fact. You're all year rider. Shit.
My license is suspended, and I have to get to work.
So that's all year he riding, shit. In the winter, cold shit.
Until that is over with. But once that's over with, trust me, I'm gonna have a hell of a fucking truck. But anyway, or a car. But anyway,
turning back to our weather and your weather
yeah. So that's what happened. I'm not greasing this small gear. If you don't grease this small gear or check on it, I think from now on I'm gonna be checking on on this issue. Maybe like every 3 or 4 times I ride, I'm just gonna grease it just for the fuck of it. Whether it needed or not, I'm just gonna grease it just for the fuck of it. Because if I had did that, it would have saved my engine. Because this particular Morelli engine here is a new engine. This engine is not even it's not even a fucking month old. It's like a month and a half old. So I just broke it in. I just broke it in. So this motherfucker is ready for war, baby. You hear me? She ready for fucking war. So all I'm gonna do is a simple fix. Just change the gear. And luckily I didn't damage the Woodworth key as we showed you earlier. So all I have to do, as you see, the Woodworth key is still intact.
Yep.
Let's see, put some light on that.
No, I can see it.
See that? The Woodworth key is still intact, so we get on that. And let's another look at the gear. That is fucking hard.
Jeez, yep. Just got to put a new gear on now.
Yeah, so. And this gear is a month old. Like a month old. Like I said, the engine is new. So and I just broke it in. So once I put the gear on and put it back together, this motherfucker's on slow. But like I said, this is what happens when you don't grease your shit. Alright guys, so just remember in the future, make sure you grease your shit. And I think that it's good to check. I think it's good to do an overall check on your bike every time you ride it anyway.
Yeah, because I should, even though the crank balance, this should still vibrate.
Yeah.
Stuff still vibrate off all of that
Especially
still.
if you're going long distances and stuff like that, you should always check your bike from A to Z before you take a ride.
Yeah, if you go long distance, get a backup tube, tires, and tools.
Yeah,
that's all right. And a pump. Make sure you get a pump.
Yeah, and a pump.
For long distance ride. Short distance, you're all right. But if you're going far, get a pump and a backup tube.
Yeah, because today Shirley had a flat today. You had a flat today, right?
Yep. 34 in South Philly.
Yep, so with that.
So that's going to be the last time I'm going to have my backpack with my pump now.
Now, one thing I can honestly say, I'm not really into the Amazon thing or whatever, but I will give them this much. I will say this much about them guys. They do have some bike gadgets that could get you out of a pickle if you stranded. Like they got battery charged pumps now that you can put in your bag, real small. Put in your pocket.
I see this new thing is you can't get no flat. It's like a form that goes underneath the tube into the tire, yo.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I don't get that shit.